Okay, so this week your objective is to describe linear models. We'll say a little more about that in just a moment here. Your Learn activity this week is to complete an iReady lesson and quiz. Your do task is some Google Slides that you'll have to download from Schoology, complete, and then submit through Schoology. So make sure you access them through Schoology and you submit them through Schoology. Your Connect activity is to join the academic meeting Wednesday at 1:30. Make sure you have the Learn the Do task done ahead of time so that you'll be prepared for that. And then you want to continue with the MyPath tasks, which remember are tailored for you. So hey, let's take a look at describing linear models. Last week you were given some scatter plots and asked to describe them in certain ways. We're going to continue that this week, and we're going to hone in more specifically on describing linear models. So we're going to restrict it to just models that would you could put a straight line through. It turns out that when you describe scatter plots, there's two qualities of the scatter plots that we're typically looking at. One is the type of scatter plot. You could think of this as the shape. And this week we're doing straight line scatter plots. Of course, the shape could be a straight line. It could be something other than a straight line, so nonlinear. The other thing you can describe scatter plots by, or models by, is their degree, or how confident you are about how things line up. So and there's a range for that description. So let's consider this graph right here. So if I was to ask you, could you draw a straight line through this scatter plot? And you go, well, yeah, because the dots line up perfectly. Matter of fact, eventually you call this a perfect degree practice, because we can put numbers to how connected things are. That's not a part of discussion this week. I'm going to add some dots. So here are some more dots. And if I was to ask you, could you draw a line, through the scatter plot, you'd say, yeah, I'm pretty sure I could do that. And it would likely look something about like this, right? So you could still see the trend is moving in this positive direction. I'm going to add some more points. So I've just added some more points. But now when I ask you, where would you draw the line? Well, it still looks like when I start over here and as I go this direction, things are tending to go up, but it's harder to sort of know exactly how they're connected. So because the dots are getting more spread out, the connection is getting weaker. So we started out with a nice bunch of dots that were lined up, and then not so much the next time, but certainly it was stronger or more connected than this. So the degree is kind of strength of connection. Let's do one more set of dots. So now if you were asked where to draw the line, where does it go? Well, where would you put it? I could split these dots in half, and oftentimes when you go to draw lines, you're kind of looking to try and split things in half. Well, that would kind of split things in half, wouldn't it? Well, so would that. Well, so would that. And so would that. So you can see there's no way to know where the line should be drawn. So this has really no connection at all that we can make sense of. So why is this important? The more accurately, the more confident you can be how dots lined up, the stronger the connection is between the quantities on the x-axis and the quantities on the y-axis. And right now, with the virus going on, this is what scientists are really looking to make connection with. Pardon me. What they're trying to make connections with. Whether it's the test kits about how accurately, a sample can determine if a person has the virus or not, or say with the vaccines, how confident are they that the vaccine will actually address this virus? So the type of connection, linear and nonlinear, and how its degree, how strong it is. Those are really important aspects of describing scatter plots. I hope this has been helpful. I've looked at the suggestions that I received last week, and I'm trying to do a better job. Make sure you get your learn and you do tasks done before you come to the meeting on Wednesday. This is Mr. O, signing off for now.